Hello. My name is Barney and I am a delusion. Just like Jesus. I am here to teach you creationists about evolution. This is episode 1. In this episode we will explore the myths surrounding evolution. We will then go on to explain evolution in later episodes. Hello children. You have been told that evolution is just a theory. Well, you were lied to. When scientists use the word theory, it has a different meaning to normal everyday use. In everyday use, theory means a guess or a hunch, something that maybe needs proof. In science, a theory is not a guess, not a hunch. It's a well-substantiated, well-supported, well-documented explanation for our observations. It ties together all the facts about something, providing an explanation that fits all the observations and can be used to make predictions. In science, theory is the ultimate goal, the explanation. It's as close to proven as anything in science can be. Here is an example, children. This man will drop some objects. These objects will fall. This is the fact of gravity. Nobody can deny that these objects are falling. The theory of gravity aims to find out why they are falling. This is the same for evolution. Nobody can deny that evolution happens. Evolution is simply genetic change over generations. Nobody would deny that this happens. They can only theorize as to how it happens. Evolution itself is fact. By the way, creationists, I hope you know, I am not a real dinosaur. Okay, children. Now we will move on to myth number 2. Creationists. This is the worst argument that anyone can use against evolution. Firstly, we all know that evolution is not a philosophy at all. People have claimed that evolution is evil and that somehow evolutionists are also evil. Scientists are being blamed for the actions of brutal dictators based on this premise. This is a newspaper article about a tornado. This tornado was a natural event. Nobody would dare to suggest that the journalist who wrote this is evil for exposing this event. Nobody would suggest that the editor or the publisher was evil. So why would anybody suggest that a scientist is evil for studying and trying to understand something that we can all observe? Genetic changes in organisms. This is Adolf Hitler. Some people suggest that Hitler would not have carried out his form of selective breeding were it not for Darwin. The truth of the matter is that people have been doing this sort of thing long before Hitler and Darwin. Because even an idiot knows that genetic traits are inherited from previous generations. Using this knowledge, ancient peoples have attempted the same thing as Hitler thousands of years before he was born. Scientists are the journalists of nature. They are not responsible for the actions of maniacs who suffer from delusions, like Christians.
The devil goes after the young. Those who cannot fend for themselves. That's why we're trying to help you. We're trying to warn you. And while I'm on the subject, let me say something about Harry Potter. Warlocks are enemies of God. And I don't care what kind of hero they are. They're an enemy of God. And had it been in the Old Testament, Harry Potter would have been put to death.
Now, back to evolution. And while I am on the subject, Mickey Mouse is a motherfucker. This is our cousin the bonobo chimpanzee. His name is John. Nobody is claiming that John is our ancestor. The fact is that we share a common ancestor with John. John evolved just like us. We evolved into humans from our common ancestor, and John evolved into a chimpanzee. Anybody who cannot see the similarities between us and them is obviously blind. In fact, it is amusing to claim that we are not related. Or maybe it is more rational that Jesus created an animal that is 99% genetically similar to us, for a practical joke.